Welcome to Kalkine TV. What is regression analysis? Regression analysis explains the relationship between the dependent and the independent variables. It also helps to predict the mean value of the dependent variable when we specify the value for independent variables. Through regression analysis, we make a regression equation where the coefficient in the equation represents the relationship between each independent and dependent variable. Mathematical interpretations of regression analysis. Well, the mathematical regression analysis can be represented using this formula. Y equals mx plus c. Y is the dependent variable, responsive variable. X is the independent variable or predictor variable. M is the coefficient and C is the constant or intercept. In this equation, the sign of the coefficient shows the relationship between the dependent and the independent variable. If the sign of the coefficient is positive, it means that there is a positive relationship between the dependent and the independent variable. In other words, if the value of m is positive, then x increases, and thus response variable or dependent variable also increases. The same goes if the sign of the coefficient is negative. It means that there is a negative relationship between the dependent and the independent variable. A negative value of m implies that if the predictor or the independent variable increases, then response variable decreases. Types of regression analysis. Let us now look at a few types. Linear regression is a basic form of regression used in machine learning. Linear regression comprises of predictor variable or dependent variable which are linear related to each other. Logistic regression is used when data is discrete. By discrete, we do mean that the data is either 0 or 1, true or false. Logistic regression is applied in such cases where we have only two values. Ridge regression is used when the correlation between independent variables is high. The reason is that for multi-collinear data, we get unbiased values from least square estimates. I'm Dean Mitchell reporting for Kalkine TV. Thank you for watching and please stay with us.